Welcome back, Mid-Missouri. Today we are starting a tax announcement segment with Samantha Dent with Accounting Plus. Thanks so much for being on with us today, Samantha. So we're going to start by talking about Advanced Child Tax Credit. Samantha, can you tell me what this is?
Sure. So last year, parents that had filed in 2020 noticed that in July they started receiving payments based on how many dependents they had. And essentially, what that was the child tax credit that we normally get on our tax return. There was an act passed that some of that was coming up front. So essentially, from July to December, you received monthly payments. It was basically an advance of the credit you'd get on your tax return. But they also increased the child tax credit, and so that advance, which you might think is going to, make your refund a lot less when you go to file taxes, since they increased the credit, it actually meant that most taxpayers that got the credit are still getting most of their same refund that they normally get, and then they also got those payments ahead of time. So from July to December, they received those monthly amounts.
Great, thank you. So can you tell me who received them?
Sure. So the advanced child tax credit, anyone that was eligible to receive it was someone who had filed a 2020 tax return and had claimed a dependent that was under 17. So for parents that had multiple children, they got, a credit amount per month based on the child's age. So anyone that had filed, claiming a dependent, they got it. And it was, for anyone that was under 6, they got 300 per month, and anyone over 6, they got 250 per month.
Thank you so much, Samantha. And does this have to be paid back?
So you're not really paying it back, but you are having to put down on your tax return what you did receive. There is a select group of people that would have received the child tax credit but won't pay it back, and that would be someone who had claimed a dependent. Let's say I'm, mom or dad, and we file, maybe we're divorced, and one year I claim and the other year the other claims. If in 2020 it was my year to claim that child, then I would have received that advanced child tax credit from July to December. But let's say now for 21, I'm not claiming because it's not my year. If your income was a certain threshold or below, then you won't have to pay it back.
All right. Thank you so much, Samantha. You'll be able to hear much more from her on Wednesdays right here on KMIZ.